Alrighty, we're going to do week number 4. The Los Angeles Chargers against your Chicago Bears. Hoping we can maintain our lead in the division. We have myself at 3-0. Rich has played his game. He's 3-1. And then Minnesota and Detroit played each other, and they're now 2-2. So everyone's still in it. Still early. But we'll go from here. Now for this game, we're going to go with some creative uniforms here. Orange, yes. Orange and blues. Oh, I love this. Let's do it. Yes, yes, yes. Week number 4.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Chicago
Those
Bears.
uniforms are so ugly. I fucking love them. The orange and blue, it's ridiculous.
Drafted 26th overall by the Bears. 1987, he spent 7 years mostly under Mike Ditka as a quarterback here in Chicago. On the other sideline, it is the Bears head coach.
Hey John, are you coming to Washoe Lodge's rededication next weekend?
We'll give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off.
Dicker, the
and
kicker.
Off we go from Soldier Field. And he's brought down right at
Excellent.
the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago
Is your
offense
lovely
taking
lady
the
coming
field
too,
for the
or
first
just you?
time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant
We're
throw,
going to start off with a
he
halfback
did a really
dive.
nice job of protecting the ball. Was seemingly in control the entire game.
Yeah.
This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances. And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll be at Wadsworth as well.
And allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Like, I have to admit, like with these uniforms, like the original pants they give you is these white pants, but I think these blue pants fit better.
On first down, they go back to Henderson. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Benjamin St. Juste there on the tackle. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory.
We're going to go play action cross.
Here's 2nd and 6.
I don't like to push the ball down the field unless I have to. I am perfectly fine dinking and ducking like right there. Boom.
That's complete.
Oh, yeah.
Devontae Turpin. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
Jared was asking what my secret is.
Set to
Short
go
crossers,
now
man.
on 1st and 10.
Short crossers, strong running game,
The middle, it's Henderson.
high percentage
And
passes.
some space opens as he's
Like when
brought
you start
down
getting
following a
creative
gain of
with it,
6.
you're going to throw interceptions. And then that plays into my game plan because I have faster receivers than you have corners. So on those short crossers, they're going to be open.
And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first.
I don't know what the way to stop that is because I've never had to, but I know it's a super effective. Like, look, Colbert right here, RB. I'm going to get him. He's going to flash open here at some point right there.
To the goal line.
Touchdown.
And in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Rookie, first round pick. Number 5, I think I got him at.
For this winning streak, their ability
97
to jump teams
speed.
early and play with a lead.
Beast.
Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
So I'm going to record all of these. So if you guys want to watch them and try to get an edge against me, I welcome it. I don't know how that will help. I'll be honest and open and tell you guys what I do, because I mean, it works. I'm going to keep doing it, but
This is Turner.
I think the biggest thing that might help is man coverage isn't going to help you cover my routes. Zone coverage, and then maybe
The 6th overall pick
I'll show when I get out here. So if you hit Y, it gives you a coverage adjustment. You do right stick down underneath. That might work
It just seems like everything goes your way.
for a lot of my stuff.
Throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback will continue to play at that high of a level.
I do like playing at this angle, though.
First down, Los Angeles. On play action now, Herbert. This
Oh.
one caught by Waller. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's another Chargers first down. A gain of 15. First down, Chargers. Now Herbert on the bootleg. Downfield, that's Constant. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. So as they look at the injured player,
Where are you guys staying at when you're down here this weekend?
Space getting tight
John.
here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
We're doing a cover 3 underneath, bunching up the D tackles. Or D-line. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, bullshit.
Tyreek Hill, touchdown LA. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point.
Dicker's the kicker.
He gets it to go, and the Chargers come right back to tie it at 7.
I'm still trying to figure out my defense. Like, a drive like that is just bananas.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He'll start at the 4.
Like, my defensive line for the in the off, like preseason, just dominant, and they're just not translating to the regular season. I probably should have known, but it's just not doing it. Don't get me wrong, they're still good. It's just not.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
This play it's good. What I'm looking at, there's 2 things. One, Turpin coming across the field, and then also Henderson doing the Texas route.
Working out of the gun.
So
Here's
see who?
Williams.
Oh, he's open.
This one is
See, in that one, I have 2 options
and he'll be taken down
that I'm looking at
the 40-yard
primarily,
line.
and then I can switch it to if
About 15
neither are
yards
open.
to
But
kick off
typically,
the
you're going to
drive.
get one of
It's a
those
first
guys.
down at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the give, it's Henderson.
Oh,
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
And these are the explosive runs
We're gonna do,
that open everything
halfback,
up. There's all this conversation about the value of the
halfback
run
dive.
game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He is just gashing
Let's
the
do this pro
defense
combo.
right now. 17 more yards
Okay.
with that one. On 1st and 10, it's
right there.
Williams. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
I'm a sucker for this play. I got to every once in a while. A good old fullback dive.
A run, this is Gilliam. And he's got it, first down.
I don't know if you do, but I actually have a dedicated fullback. It's not just a tight end that on the depth chart. I signed this guy for agency to be a fullback.
Here is Henderson.
And that comes from my years being a Niner fan, like Kyle Juszczyk, and having a dynamic fullback that not only can block, but can, in a pinch, get you a couple yards or catch a pass.
Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got a second
tight end drive
8 coming up.
And again with this one, as always, I'm looking at the lower route by Fant.
Now Williams.
Watch. Boom. Open. Oh. He would have kept running. That would have been a touchdown.
After a pickup of about 5. That's a gain of 6. Now a 3rd and 2.
So another one. So this one, look, I'm not even looking at Henderson on the route. I'm looking at Watson and Colbert. So
operating from the shotgun.
Okay.
Is Williams.
Okay, it's Colbert.
And
Another one. They got hung up in coverage.
Sometimes do go astray.
Usually one of them will free open.
We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable.
Yeah, I just like having a guy that's
now brings up 4th and short.
They can still
a dedicated blocker
here, and they'll line up to
if
go
I
for
need it.
On 4th down.
There we go. Oh yeah. Mostly, honestly, it's a waste of a position if you need it. Like, because typically you can have a 2nd or 3rd string tight end fill in as fullback.
And your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays,
but if I find a guy that's good enough, I'll spend a spot to have a blocker. But I'm definitely not going to re-sign him because I don't need it. It's a waste of a spot I can use somewhere else.
On incentive for the PAT.
But this was a guy I took after our first offseason. So it's like I just want to give him a chance. But yeah, I'm not going to probably replace him when he's done.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin.
Just so you know, before the GMOV, or not GMOV, before the rededication, we're probably going to be pouring some pecan punches at Washoe. I went and bought a couple bottles of the Amer so that we would have it for that. So if you get there early, we're going to be pouring cocktails.
Even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach.
We're doing a cover 4 on this one.
What doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line.
There we go.
They would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line. Because the difference in
got him.
They're going to get to him and take him, take him back to the other side of midfield.
I think we start at 4:30, so I'm probably going to plan on being there at 3:30. Because I'll need to set up.
A little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure.
Since we're opening as a Grand Lodge, I'll need some extra setup time. So at least 3:30. I'll let you know as the plan solidifies.
The defense is able to get home.
But I know it starts at 4:30.
Out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers.
Actually, you're going to be in town. You want to? Oh wait, no, never mind. As I say, you want to do breakfast, but we're going to head out to Yarrington in the morning for Babe Rogers' service. If you'd like to join us, I'd be appreciative. If not, that's fine. But we're going to go do that in Yarrington that morning.
Tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. It's a gain of 9. From 29, here's 2nd and a yard.
See, my philosophy in this game is you can't throw interceptions if you're running the ball.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Bears 1st down.
As long as the run game is working, you'll be fine. When it stops working, you're in trouble.
And the play caller all on the same
There's been plenty of times where I'm like, oh, okay,
ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground.
Because inexplicably, there'll be teams that will just have an answer for everything you do on the running game, or vice versa with the passing.
Here in this 1st half, we'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this.
This one right here.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Turpin.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47.
Jet shell swirl. Looking at Colbert.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams.
And he's fast. Yeah. That's why I have the fast wide receiver. You can do that short crosser and just get outside of everybody.
Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
The rookie with the big grab.
For the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears will take a 21-7 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Cover 3 match, 3-3-5 penny.
Chargers as they get set to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo.
We're going to do an underneath on the coverage.
With 1st and 10.
If they throw deep, they're going to burn us.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert.
Oh, and he didn't.
Taken in by the tight end.
Big top.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a
We're going to do cover 4 quarters. And again, bring him into underneath coverage.
It's Herbert.
Oh.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this.
Cover 3 sky.
And 10. And he's going to be
there we go.
up quickly after a gain of about 1. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
Cover 9 show 2.
Here's a 2nd and 9. At the 37-yard line. Go. Motion man is Johnston. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. They'll get maybe 3 out of that
6
one,
Willie.
and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now a timeout Chargers here.
We do underneath on this.
As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. Herbert going to try to throw on third down. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. And the Chargers first down. Throwing now is Herbert. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up first and goal. And not liking anything downfield, he'll just get this to the sideline. It is incomplete. Now here's second and goal.
Go, hey, go, go, go.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. The one he was looking for. Now they'll be looking at third and goal. They send the tight end in motion. Herbert now on third and goal. And he just gets this one.
Yes.
To the sideline. It is incomplete. He did not want to throw the interception there. Now it is fourth down.
I love a good goal line
Here's
stand.
Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Dicker's kick is good.
Dicker the kicker.
And the Chargers cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first
We're
one
just
of the
going to
second
roll
half.
out the
Great
time.
opportunity.
Unless
Puts
I get a
distance
touchdown here,
between
that'd
you
be
and the
great.
opponent.
But we'll see. Boom.
And they're just
Nope.
going to run
Oh,
it here
maybe.
up the middle.
Nope.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Yeah, he's super
Okay,
mad.
Mike, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before buys.
It's rough to
kick
get all
in.
the way down
A full
there and then
schedule
just
of
stall
16
out
games on tap. Let's roll.
at the goal line there.
Our tour around the NFL starts now with a tough
Let's see
matchup
what Rich
in
did.
the NFC.
Gets the Niners.
And this is the former USC Trojan, Marshawn Lloyd. Next up, let's
Poor
go out
Niners.
to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Kenneth Walker III. He's going to bull his way in from a couple yards away. One more to show you real quick.
I don't want
It's
the
over in
Seahawks to
Tampa,
do good
the
because,
Buccaneers taking on the
I have their
Atlanta
first-round
Falcons.
pick. I don't need to see this. I was hoping they'd show highlights from your guys' game, but they didn't.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up.
And I'll probably stream the next game because after I advance, we'll be in the next week because you guys already played. So I'll stream the next game probably sometime later tonight. But
again, they'll have it first in this third quarter. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive
I
with
love
first
this
down.
vantage point. It's easier on the
Little short pass here
to be
on
defensive
his
line.
tight end.
Boom.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You cover 6.
Down and 6 now from the 26. Here's Herbert. Hit as he throws.
Ooh.
And it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Hill brought in motion. Throwing is Herbert on third down.
Yeah, the rookie.
Down he goes back
Big old
inside
Bailey.
the 20-yard line.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at fourth down as a result.
The Chargers get set to kick it away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he gave one man the slip, and going to take this one forward. Pick up the 3.
Nice spot.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 6.
Watch Colbert here on X.
Here's Williams.
Right there. And he's fast.
Is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down.
Colbert's a beast. Got him in number 5 pick with 97 speed. He's the fastest player in the draft, and I got the second fastest player was the cornerback, which I also got. That's just Banks.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10.
Boom.
Completes this one.
Oh, yeah.
That's Christian Watson.
Oh, yeah!
He'll take this one.
Touchdown.
Christian Watson. Touchdown Bears. That's the 5th touchdown.
That juke, that was filthy.
That is yet another
I gotta watch that
touchdown.
again.
What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up
Filthy.
that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Oh, yeah. That was a nasty
juke.
juke.
The kick is good, and the Bears will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Well, the 2-time Super Bowl champions in a row, the Bears, they are looking good to start 4-0.
So here's Santos.
I won't say that yet because I've seen stranger things happen. But
this is Turner. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
All my rookies are getting good time in.
They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert now on 1st down. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Throwing right, that's Johnston. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Hampton trying to work inside. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Chargers first down.
it's hard to stop a good drive.
They'll go again with Hampton. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And
man.
McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit
That's
of relief,
okay.
don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a
I'm
part
up
of a
11
comeback
points
before.
still.
It's a pretty
Can't be
big
too
mountain,
angry.
but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Makes the score Bears 28, Chargers 17.
touchdown. Here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
I've gotten some kickoff returns for touchdowns, not a lot, but every once in a while I get that right look, and it just,
he was the top conversation in that locker room.
It's nice when it happens, but not often.
Nothing they've done has worked so far.
That's not good.
And he is stopped in his tracks.
They are done with me running the ball, it looks like.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted
That's fair.
to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
It says Loveland. We'll watch Watson.
Williams to throw on second
Boom.
down. This
Oh,
one
yeah.
complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Williams. Short one there to his tight end, Fast. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And they'll take this down inside.
Oh, he's frozen.
6 catches for him in the ball.
That's
game
awkward.
now. And this one's good for
And
a
his
first
mouth
down.
is moving too.
These are the kind of plays that when
That's
you draw
really
them up
awkward.
on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great.
Oh,
But
he's
if
shaking.
You can't protect long enough.
Okay,
You're
I can't
never
do
going to
that
get the
anymore.
receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across
Zone
the
fake
field
jet.
to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he faked the jet sweep and
Oh.
give it up the middle. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL.
I'll let you guess who I'm throwing it
on
to.
EA Sports.
Hint, it's Colbert. Watch this.
They'll go play action here with Williams.
Oh,
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up
okay, maybe not.
incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. What is up? A run, and this is Henderson. That
Oh,
one
I
never
didn't
got
understand what that
started.
was.
Defensive pressure too much, and
Well,
they
poop.
drop him in the backfield. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long.
Oh,
Gets
yeah.
away quickly.
There it is.
And he will score.
And that's why you
again.
have speed.
Touchdown, Chicago. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. I'll tell you what, at 4-0, they don't get much better than that.
The Chargers offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throw here down the
Big hit.
field. Will fall. Incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Herbert to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hampton.
Oh, big.
And they'll be set up now.
Big whiff.
Up past the 40 with that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing again, Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held.
Delta.
Herbert to the air again.
Got him.
The rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now a play fake. Herbert. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined.
That's why I
that
signed him
third
as
down
a
throw.
free
And
agent.
even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again,
At this point, we
defense
start burning the
up
clock.
to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
On 2nd down, here's Henderson.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
This is a good play. It's that crosser,
On
but
3rd
deeper.
down, it's Williams.
Damn it.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. On 4th down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So 4th down, and the Aussie Torrey Taylor on to kick it away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. The tight end going in motion to the left. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. A gain of 15.
Now it's Herbert.
1st down, Chargers.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Herbert again. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down.
Herbert to the air again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
At the Bears' 32-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
21. It's a gain of 8. That's another Chargers 1st down.
Now Herbert. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Against it. A gain of 4. It's now
Throwing, Herbert. That one knocked away.
There we go.
In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. To throw is Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient. Now they get another first down.
The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 4-yard
Now,
line.
Herbert. Good coverage.
There we
in the
go.
end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
And 3 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's going to be intercepted.
Yeah.
In the end zone. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback.
4-0.
At the 20-yard line.
Your Chicago Bears.
20-yard line.
One turnover, and that's what did it.
Down to a knee goes Williams. And that should wrap this baby up. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.
Herbert had his way with my defense. Up and down the field. By the way, it feels good. Let's, okay. Oh. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to come back on and play this a little bit later. I'm going to take some time, but thank you for watching, and I'll let you guys know when I'm on. So probably about an hour or so, but thanks for watching. See you soon.